Hi all, welcome to today's video. So today we'll be seeing an important topic in C Sharp. So many of us might be using the link queries on a day-to-day basis, but we might not be aware of the behavior of the link queries or how the link queries gets executed. So today we'll be seeing about streaming in link queries. So how the link query supports streaming. So for that I have created a sample application here. So in that particular application I have created a list of people and I have initialized that collection with a list of people and with their name and age, etc. And from the main function, I am just calling the get names API. So what this get names will do, it will try to extract the name from the people object or the person object. It will try to extract the name and then it tries to do some modification. It tries to modify the name which is received. Therefore, you can think this particular modification as a processing step, and this is particularly you can say that as a filtering step, filtering or acquisition step. So by default, some link queries or link APIs support streaming. So what I mean by streaming is whenever a particular result is available, it proceeds ahead for the processing step. It will not wait for the entire collection acquisition to get completed. For example, if one of the person's name is we are selecting one of the person's name, then the execution goes ahead and goes to the processing stage. So we can see in the output how it performs. So let's try to execute this particular piece of code. So how the output looks like. So we have got the output. We can just infer from this output. So what it does is it selects the first person's name, and after that you see the line is modifying jack. That means that particular person output goes ahead and it calls the modify on that particular name and it prints this particular line. So that what that means is for each of the item in the collection, we are selecting that particular item and proceeding ahead for the processing or calling modify on that particular item. So we are not waiting for the entire collection to finish or to we are not waiting for the entire name to get selected. So if you see the next statement, it is selecting the next item and proceeding directly to modify that particular name. So like that, it will continue for each item. Whenever that item from the collection is available in the output, it goes ahead the processing step. So this is what this particular select API behavior is. Therefore, there are certain APIs in Link which will not support streaming by default. For example, some APIs which works on the entire collection, like this order by any average, which needs the entire collection result to be available upfront. Those API will not support streaming. So let's see how the output looks like if we add that particular API. Let's try to add order by. So order by, I'm ordering this particular name that I've selected. So let's try to execute this code. Now let's try to see what the output looks like. So as you can see now, all the select statement gets executed for all the elements in the collection before proceeding to the next execution or before executing the next statement. It tries to select all the names and then calls the modify operation, which is contrary to what we observed previously. So that this behavior change is because we have used this order by, because this order by places a constraint that all the items in the collection should be processed upfront before calling order by. That is why you are seeing that all the items are getting selected and then the modification of each of the item is happening. This is because of this order by. This streaming operation is pretty useful if you're dealing with a huge collection. If your collection is huge, then that means once you retrieve each item, you can proceed ahead processing that particular item. This is the uh, benefit of streaming. It will reduce the reduce the latency to produce final results. So it can produce, that means that it can produce the partial results from the collection items which are there. Whatever we have seen before order by, these are all partial results. So if you remove this particular order by and try to exclude this particular statement, and whatever output you see, it is kind of a partial output. So here the modifying jack, this is a partial output. We wanted for all the items. This is one of the partial output and this is another output, partial output. So what it helps is it actually reduces the latency to produce the final results. So that's what I wanted to cover in this particular video. Do check out the links in the description box, which includes the links to the blog articles. And if you like this particular video, if you find this particular behavior new to you, and please do subscribe to this particular channel for more such videos like this. Thank you.